Okay. Went off it too. You hear me? All right. About to salute. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites coming out here day in and day out, prophesy the downfall of America, uprising of Israel, America's modern day Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, and America is, the hopeful elect is the children of Israel, Jacob, and the uprising thereof. Kwam Yashala, we always say. So we're gonna give all praises to Yahawah. Yahawashi. Give honor to the apostle, elder bishops, great millstone, must I teach to the brothers, teach word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, you know. And we're gonna just go ahead and get it started. We got a special guest, Tulsa, you know, Israelite camp, man. Beautiful brothers coming to visit us, man. So, you know, affiliate camp, Most High will, near future, you know, they'll be in. But anyway, so we're gonna get let's go ahead and get Esau at the end of the world. So we naming this. It's all about Esau and Jacob and the Most High Playbook. These other nations, they don't matter, man. They in betweeners, they extras in the movie. This is Most High's movie, so we don't really talk to these nations, but to prophesy what's of them, you know. And it's not about the 2/3 either. It's about the hopeful elect, and it's not about Esau's children so much. It's about the elites, man. You know, and apostles, elders have been saying that we reach the gates of the nobles, man. When Trump talks, he talks to us, man, and subliminal coding and all that. You know, through movies, through the elites, they know who we are, man. Go ahead. So I want. You saw the end of the world? Yeah. 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 This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. And it reads, and he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood, or go ahead. Yeah, before all this happened, before anything, Esau and Jacob was born, before things moved, the Most High made the heavens and the earth. He exists, he is the be. He has no beginning or end, man. So these men on earth, they're just flesh, you know? So you can't get sidetracked by what a man says on earth, man. Go ahead. When the borders of the world stood, or ever the winds blew. Or ever the winds blew, go ahead. Verse 2, before it thundered and lightened. Before it thundered and lightened. Or ever the foundations of paradise were laid. Go ahead. Before the fair flowers were seen. Or ever the movable powers were established. Yep, go ahead. Before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together. Yeah. Hey, you know, it's talking about the Most High, it's talking about the Ancient of Days, you know, and what did the Most High do? Send His Son. They're not the same entity, man. You know? Are we on there? Make sure we don't. Yeah, they're saying if y'all over there, if y'all on there, make sure that y'all just on there and we ain't on there. Oh, shot. Water. Yeah, just that's impossible. Also, yeah, have it where they can see y'all, but they can see us. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Continue. For the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, yep, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, yep, before the measures of the firmament were named. Yep. Before anything was named, the firmaments of the air. Go ahead. Or ever the chimneys of Sion were hot. Yep. And that lets you know how part Zion go back. Like they trying to, you know what I'm saying? We go back to the ancient, man. Starting with Yahawah, Yahawashi. Go ahead. And ere the present years were sought out. Go ahead. And or ever the adventures of them that now sin were turned. Go ahead. Before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure. Verse 6, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. Y'all can move closer. So if y'all want to get a scripture, you know what I'm saying? I mean, up a little bit. Yeah. Chime in with scriptures and all that. Come on up over here. We family, man. Hey, come on up over here now. Yeah, I got you. Oh, okay, you don't need that. Okay, yeah, make sure I hope I said it right where you can see y'all. Yeah, come on. Hey, come on up in there. So before they were sealed that have gathered faith for a treasure, verse 6, then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and none other. None other, man. Go ahead. By me also they shall be ended, by none other. Yep. So there's a beginning, there's an end. You know, there's a. Go ahead.
No, it's like I was gonna say, like he said, they shall be ended by me and none other. Yeah. That goes back what it say in Genesis. He said, "Let no man lay his hand on Esau, or not Esau, Cain." Yeah. You know, rough paraphrase. Yeah. But that's that's who he later become. Yeah. You know, that's the descendants of Esau. Yep. You know.
And Esau hasn't been taken down since. So. Coming in the form of Esau's life.
So you got these specific Jakes that, like, you remember that guy, young Pharaoh, tried to come in talking about we supposed to take over Esau and stuff. Nah, the Lord got to come through there. Black Panther out of sit y'all ass down somewhere.
Yeah, Esau hundreds of years ahead of y'all, man. He got weapons you don't even know about, man. Go ahead. Verse 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Yeah, because that's what all the prophets always want to know. Israel always want to know. When is the end of this stuff, man? When we gonna get back to the promised land, man? When we gonna have the kingdom? But a lot of Jakes don't want the kingdom. They want to be comfortable. They want to stay here. They love America, man. This bitter ass place, man. Oh man, I'm just chill. I'm just smoking. I'm chilling with my girl. I'm good, man. Like, we want to get the hell out of here. We in slavery. We know we in slavery, man. Go ahead. Or when shall be the end of the first? When shall be the end of the first? Go ahead. And the beginning of it that follow it. Yeah, and it's going to show you. Because who came out first? Esau. And it's going to tell you that it's going to say. Go ahead. Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac. Yep. So that's the lineage right there. Abraham, Isaac, and Isaac had Jacob. Go ahead. When Jacob and Esau were born of him, and Jacob had the 12 patriots, he had 12 sons. The sense of so-called Negro Latino. Didn't it say in the scripture that nothing is impossible with the Most High? So they be looking at the sign like, how could that be? How could, Most High made it possible, man. And it shows in the spirit. Go ahead. Jacob's hand first. We're going back. Jacob and Esau were born of him. Yeah, if you don't know who Esau is, he came out red. He was Jacob's twin, fraternal twin, and he came out red all over like a hairy garment. So he was red. They called themselves redneck. They called themselves Rawchaa, which means red child. They're bloody people. They eat their meat raw. They're murderers. That's a red alert, man. That's him. He's the red man of the earth. And he put it on the so-called Native Americans. He lied, so he's trying to escape that. He mentioned in the Bible is the red dragon and the red horse. Yeah. It's all talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Yeah. Go ahead. Continuing, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's because like the Bible say, blood shows through his translucent skin, man. He's the only red man on earth. You got our people saying red bone, but that's not the same red, man. And Esau, he was a cunning hunter. And who else got hunting magazines? Not Moab, not Ammon. Yep.
Chinese, Japanese. None of them got no honey book. The only person got them is Esau.
Who got the top military might? You know, Russia. Well, I mean, America and Russia. You know, China coming in third, but they ain't gonna be shit, man. They following the coattails of Russia right now. They ain't gonna be nothing. Go ahead. Yep. And it said that Moab should be like unto Sodom, so they ain't gonna do nothing. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
They want to be like this place.
Yeah.
Jacob's hand first held the heel of Esau.
Yeah, because that's a symbolic of pulling Esau out of power, man. That's the end of things. When Jacob pulled this man to hope, the elect pulled this man out of power through spiritual powers, man. You know, because he got left hand power, which is the planes, and I mean, you know, the military. We don't got no military. This is the military, man. This is the sword. You know, the Bible. That's that. So that's the right hand side of. That's how Most High work. They got their military. They got their power and their weapons. They got their spacecraft that they call angels. You know, that goes into you know, it was war in heaven. They ain't talking about no spiritual demon Satan fighting against the Most High. All spirits are subject to the Most High. He's a father of spirits. How's Satan gonna sneak around and is the Most High is the father of spirits?
He worked for the Lord. Yeah. Everybody's working for the Lord.
The evil angels work for him. They do his bidding.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Continuing for verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. That's what we're waiting for, man. Esau, he's the wicked, and he's going to be the end of the world, man.
He's the one who's ruling right now. That's how we know we're here.
Yeah, and that's how we know that he's going down, because look at the politics, man. It's messy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they foolery. It's all about and now people are finding out there's more actors in the White House in the political seats than are as real politicians and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Ronald Reagan was he was an actor. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he became mayor of the California.
Yeah.
He's an actor. Like, come on, man. Trump, he was what did he start out? He was an actor.
Yeah.
And he started off with as an intern or whatever.
Yeah, he was on Will Smith too.
He was on all those shows.
All over the place, man. You know? Yeah. And that's how we know they're gonna usher in this World War III. Because that's what they said destruction and misery are in their way. That's all they know how to do. You know, that's what that's his job, to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, they said they know it not the way of peace.
Yeah. They don't.
So all this peace, what they say, ceasefire,
yeah,
they ain't happening.
Yeah.
Hey, war is in his heart, like the scripture say, man.
Well, and Most High too say he's gonna gather all the mighty men to the battle, man. Like, they're gonna be ready to fight, and Most High ain't bringing no fight. He gonna stir up their spirits to fight. He's the movie maker. He's the creator. He created this movie before Esau was ever born. Go ahead. Remember, we just read before the chimneys were hot in Zion.
Yeah.
Before the wind ever blew.
Yeah.
He did all this. Man.
Yeah, he already drew it, like you said. The point, he already drew it in the playbook.
Hey, we already read. We in the book too. We had to go through slavery. We at the short end of the stick right now because of the curses. Yeah. So we couldn't escape that, man. Go ahead.
Bam. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the end of that world. That's why we talk about the end of the world. Esau in the Esau's world. And Jacob is the beginning of their follow. Jacob comes right after. Shalom.
Yep, which is the so-called Negroes.
Shalom, Yahawah, Shalom.
Yep. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you know, Cubans.
Man.
We had the ones at the bottom of this dunghill, man.
Yeah, and everywhere you go, you look on that sign, the people on that sign, everywhere you go, they're cursed, man.
Yep.
Moab ain't cursed. He's a superpower. You ain't never seen no. The only thing you hear about Brazil. Brazilian are people that they're part of the BRICS, but who colonized Brazil, man? Ain't Brazilians don't own Brazil, man. You know. So it's about these two characters, these two nations that were born of this woman from the loins of this man, Esau and Jacob. We're the main stars, man. Yeah, so Esau is the wicked. The so-called white man is the wicked. He proved that through history of our slavery. You know, he beat, in all those tribes, he beat down, man. He beat the so-called Native Americans down. He beat the Israelites down. He beat Judah down. He colonized all that, man. All the tribes colonized, man. You know, and the tribes were fighting together, so to speak. At one point over here, they tried to get together, you know. A lot of Gadites helped Judites, man. Took them in, made them their family, and they infiltrated and divided like the enemy does.
That was actually some stories about that talked to race ride where the Gadites was helping out there at Black Wall Street.
Yep, and a lot of them were Reubenites. Yep, at Black Wall Street. Yeah, and we were Jake was coming up, so they had a plan to like the apostle always say, it was not only Black Wall Street, it was Chicago Renaissance, the Roaring 20s. It was us coming into our making a lot of money through music, through poetry, literature, and all that.
Because it was a depressing time. So
and that was Esau suffering at that time.
Yeah.
That was what, like you said, the Great Depression around that time.
That was it.
Yeah, but Jake on the other, hey, that's like Egypt, going back to Egypt, ancient Egypt. You know, Jake, was prospering, man.
Yeah.
Esau over there looking, through.
Yeah.
And we seeing that again, because what the scriptures say, Ecclesiastes 1:9, the thing that has been, it shall be.
Yep.
So it's gonna it's gonna be another Great Depression.
Yep.
This is gonna be greater though.
And it's like that right now. Most of them you wouldn't think is on food stamps, and they own more than Jake.
And they on drugs, and their families are being divided. They don't no longer have that that American family thing.
Because that morale is low, man. What Trump doing to the system, what Biden did to the system, allowing these elemental people to come in and get rights. And, that's not what this place was founded on. This place was founded on hate, man. Now they talking about love, Jesus, love you now. Man, they ain't feeling that, man. They demons, man. They ain't feeling that, man. They're not feeling that, man. So hey, it's going to be an uproar, man.
Yeah, they know any place, any kingdom without morals is bound to it's going to fall. If you got
it's kind of going into Esau and Jacob. It's basically he said the sons of the Most High versus the sons of the wicked. That's the playbook. This is how he said it.
Yeah, like we always say, you got the sons of God, sons of the wicked, sons of men, and they just extras in the movie. They just moving around and playing little parts and all that. China think we gonna rule, man. China think they gonna be the next rulership. You think the so-called white man gonna let them have the rulership, man? And if it's gonna be any kind of call of equality of anything, that's a lie, because the so-called white man always say that. You're gonna be equal, sign these papers and all. So it ain't no papers to sign no more. It's just buttons to push and shit. It's like, how they gonna talk? Hey, sign it, because and Most High made China proud, like with these robots and shit. But that ain't gonna come to naught, man. I mean, that's gonna come to naught, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Rawchaa chapter 33, verse 11, and it reads, "In much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse." Verse 12. So Rawchaa chapter 33, verse 10. Well, let me go back to 9. Yeah. That's it's going into the days. But, it's got to go in. It's what it said. So Rawchaa chapter 33, verse 10, and all men are from the ground.
All men are from the ground. That's what Adam means, from the ground. And it says about Adam, because it's such thing as Adamites, is of the what? Go ahead.
And Adam was created of earth.
And Adam was created of the earth. So that means Adamites supposed to rule the whole earth, man. And the Most High going to give us spiritual power. Most High will to rule the galaxies. But we different from these other nations that's starting with Adamites and on down to the the birth of Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 11, in much knowledge, the Lord hath divided them.
Divided was much knowledge. Go ahead.
And made their ways diverse.
Yeah, we're different from Esau. They're different from these other nations.
No, the only reason why they was born is so Israel could have tributaries in the kingdom.
That's right. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Have somebody to, wash them drawers. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Dude. Verse 12. Some of them hath he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified,
which is Israelites,
and set near himself.
The elect. Remember, even Levi within Israel was the portion to the Most High. While the other Israelites, they had their point, but they belonged to the Most High, so they didn't, they kept the oracles and kept the, the priesthood. Go ahead. So we all are priests through Yahawashi, the everlasting priesthood. So you don't have to go through Moses' law, so like it used to be a priest. Most High can give you the spirit of the Holy Spirit, and you become priest. Go ahead. So that's not in the so-called white man's spirit to be a priest. To do the law. You know what I'm saying? When has he ever done the law, man? Even when he pulled you over, it's nothing concerning the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? He take you to the courts, it's nothing concerning the Bible.
They got 12 judges. They ain't got nothing.
They ain't got nothing to do with the Bible, man. They should have that book open every time you go to the courts.
Yeah. They just make you put your hand on it, and they say, "All right." They put that laws.
Yeah, that's why I say he covered the faces of judges thereof.
And in the law it says it's supposed to be more than one witness.
They don't need And they don't put your hand on the Bible no more.
Yeah,
they don't even do that no more.
Cut that tradition.
That Bible is how much you got for your lawyer. That's that Bible. You got to pay your lawyer. You can get away damn near anything you might. $1 bill. That $1 bill, man.
Yeah. That's why you could be a murderer and get off. You got enough money and shit. Yeah. That's how Esau works.
Ooh, and that's what's that Numbers, the last chapter, what it says? Give no ransom for a murder, something paraphrasing. Look, so they going off right there.
That's no real justice either. You got it like that. Ain't no real justice.
That's why it says that you be justified by faith, man. Because they don't exercise faith in this place. Everything is microwave faith. You know how you have to have patience, that comes with faith. And we've been waiting patiently. And we still gonna continue to wait. We ain't gonna bug out in this shit, man.
Well, we start trying to justify ourselves, because that's what they doing. It said not to justify ourselves. We have to do everything by the script. We can't sit here and act like we did right or wrong. We got to go the way the Lord said to do. That's how they do out here, man. They try to come up with little sneaky little ways to make it seem like what they doing is just.
Yeah.
And it's against the Most High setup, man.
Yeah.
But that's what, is at the same time, you can't do nothing against the truth but forward. So,
Yeah, so they meaning they playing the devil. They playing who they supposed to be.
That's what they supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying?
So, hey,
we ain't bad at it, man.
Yeah, you helping bad at it. You helping us. We wouldn't have been able to have no dominion without y'all.
If there was no opposition like the cops and all that, and the way we would have thought we was in paradise, man.
And they said the Lord is a man of war. Y'all was made so somebody else can get war. Somebody got to get beat up in this thing.
But like wickedness is not sustainable.
Yeah.
Like after a while, it's gonna eat itself. They're not beneficial. They don't like. They're not the caretakers of anything. So now you're seeing everything in the system is eating itself. It's collapsing. And what the Bible say, we would have healed Babylon. Babylon's not healed. They can heal Babylon. Esau won't get out the way because he wanted me to start playing. He's not.
And that makes a lot of sense. They're not the cultivators. And that's why they fascinated. Like Kobe Bryant is fascinated. The Bora Bora had eat itself. That's the stuff they fascinated in here. So yeah. You know, that made perfect sense.
I'll read a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is the Habakkuk chapter 1. Let me read verse 3. No, Salaki, verse 4. And it said, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore long judgment proceeded.
Damn. That's one of my favorite. Man, that's one of my favorite precepts.
Wicked compass the righteous. And therefore, what did it say after that?
I read again. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous. Therefore long judgment proceeded.
Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded, man. And that's a reprobate, man. Esau was never really made to be a judge. He was made to be a wicked dumbass, man. Really. I mean, Most High gave him some wisdom a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But putting a chip in humans, what kind of sense is that? To exercise that and really, go with that? Come on, man. That's your what do you call it? Your last run, that's stupid as hell, man. That shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's like Most High said, it's different creations, it's different creatures, man. You got the fowls of the air, you got the fish of the sea, you got man. You can't mix them together, man. Neither can you mix man with robot, man.
Yeah, that was the precept today, what you just read out, Proverbs, it said, because when the wicked is increased, transgression. Proverbs. Yeah. That's beautiful right there, man.
It's 29.
Yeah, 29. Yeah, it's 29 chapter. 29 chapter.
The one you talking about is Proverbs 29:16, where it said, when the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increases, but the righteous shall see their fall.
Yeah. Hey. See? Yep. And that's what's happening in this land in America. Wickedness has increased, man. Come on, remember that what do you call it? The fucking the red dress run and shit. What kind of shit was that?
Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And that is high level witchcraft right out there.
And it's publicized. It's like they should shut that shit down, man. Right. The SWAT team should be up in there and be like, hey, y'all gotta go home with this shit, man.
That was the crime they were seeing the South.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't want to do it.
Wow.
Yeah. That way I stay in rulership, don't stay in
and two, Esau is a natural born sodomite, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? They grow up in the bed with each other, you know what I'm saying? All in the family type of shit, man. That's why you gonna get it for putting painting the son of God like that, man. And make everybody think he's a damn sodomite, man. That soft ass, you know what I'm saying? Like rosy cheek, long hair. Tells you clearly you're supposed to have long hair, man. Go ahead. And a lot of times they had them without a beard. You know what I'm saying? They used to have them without a beard. Go ahead.
Going back to Sirach chapter 33, verse 12.
And in the movies, they how they display them and shit is Peter. And he didn't talk like that, man. He talked rough. He talked with passion, man. Still man, man.
Yeah, Israel is a rough people, man. They got cursed and put in a position more than anybody on the planet. That's talking like that, man. Yeah, it's a serious situation.
Like, hey, them neighborhoods, them ghettos, and them, you be like, you pass them or go have to visit them, you like, there's some lions out here and shit, man. These motherfuckers about to get down at any time.
I got to get up out of here.
Esau ain't like that, man.
Get out the way.
Yeah, like, yeah.
White people, we don't teach in the hood like that, man. We gonna be walking down the street or something. But
why?
Yeah, you gotta be the chief concord player. You can't be out there talking to Jake because Jake ain't gonna listen to that, man. Yeah. Jake be thinking about trying to steal your garment or something. Like, can't just be anywhere teaching the truth. Yeah, like, shoot. You tell them they really want to learn. You watch on camera. You see us on camera. Going over there. How Jake get down?
It said the chief places.
Yeah. Hey, what did Yahawashi tell the disciples? Said, let them alone. Yeah. They leave them alone. Hey. Yeah. Dust off your shoulder, your feet. Yep.
Yo, you see what IUIC did? They attacked them. They tried to yell at that girl across the club. They started attacking their ass, man. You ain't supposed to be over there. People don't want to hear the word. They're trying to get fucked up, man. So continuing Sirach chapter 33, verse 12, but some of them have he cursed and brought low.
Yeah, and Esau is going to be brought low once again, man. You know, he's going to be brought low once again. Mm-hmm. He's going to go back to that pit, the cave, and worse than that this time, man. Worse than that, because this is his punishment for what he did to Jacob. You know, so it's going to be worse, man. You know, he's going to get what it say. He's going to get double, man. You know, and he cursed these other nations too. They curse, man. You see what they eat and shit. I wouldn't want to be that. I wouldn't want to be these nations, man.
You know, you got Ishmael out there. He be grinding up his corn and stuff with his toes and stuff, his dirty ass toes. Man, nobody would be them, man.
Oh man,
you ain't gonna be doing that shit in the kingdom, man. You ain't doing that shit. You ain't putting your crusty ass toes in food, man. You gonna make that shit right, man.
Yeah. Gonna get judged for that shit.
Get judged swiftly. We're gonna stop the rain and you keep playing around. We're gonna send the plagues on your ass.
Yeah. You don't have the power to do so.
You're gonna be like, what kind of plague is that? It's gonna be pianos dropping on motherfuckers and shit. You're gonna like, what the hell? I ain't read that one in the book. Jacking their ass up, boy.
Because they proud too, man. Them Edomites are proud too. You go into their store and shit, they look at you like you ain't shit.
Yeah, and they treat Jake like shit, our women and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because they know that the condition of a woman and of a nation of a woman is how you know how fallen a kingdom is.
Yeah.
And Eve, the majority of Eve through, man.
And he, you know what? He's one of the worst. Not Esau is, but he was our brother in the womb. But these Edomites, our women don't be fucking with these Edomites, man.
Unless they got 50 grand, then they over there doodling on them and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know.
It's like they all the same.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was talking about Ishmael. Y'all talking about Ishmael. They be doing that shit. And y'all get y'all ass for that, man. And thousands of slavery. Hey, we whooping y'all ass for that shit. Our woman gonna be right then. We're gonna be mad as hell at your ass what you did to him. We're gonna jack your ass up. Probably let some of them whoop your ass. I'll be like, you don't actually got to do, I know you want to get him. Whoop his ass too. Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. So some of them have been cursed and brought low and turned out of their places.
See, and right now we're cursed, so we're low. But that's got to change. Messiah's about to change that, man. And he's already changed through this word. You know, we're stood on our feet as an exceeding great army. You know, so we're on the top of Mount Zion now in the spiritual way, man. You know, but they see it carnal, so they look at us like, yeah, niggas and shit, teaching and shit.
Except the leaders, except all the leaders, they know.
Yeah,
they terrified. They in there waking up, getting their ass whooped by Jake and stuff out of dreams and stuff. Yeah. You know,
and the most
they terrified.
Yeah, and they still can't believe it because it's just so real.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 13, as the clay is in the potter's hand.
Yeah, because that's the Most High. He's the potter. It said the pot is not over the potter, man. You know? And it says, shall the pot say to the potter, why hast thou made me thus? Esau, he made Esau who he's supposed to be. What did he say? He made the wicked for the day of evil. You try to take Esau down, you interrupting the Most High, trying to interrupt the Most High program.
You're trying to pick up the playbook like you wrote the playbook. Let it play out.
Yep.
You're just supposed to tell you what's going to happen. Stay out the way, man, as best as possible. You know?
What does say during the time of Cain? They said if anybody comes against Cain, he should get, what did it say? Sevenfold.
And then it said to Lamech, which is his descendant, 70-fold, which means what? Later he was going to become Esau Edom, and he was going to be ruling the earth. There's these people coming back, man. These same people. That's why he said don't touch Esau, man. You know, because that's the descendants of Cain. That curse is still upon them. This is him bringing them low.
Yeah, what it says in the scripture too, that when we get right, all those curses that was on us should go up on these nations and Esau.
Yeah.
So the Most High can flip this thing.
And that's beginning. That's happening now. Esau out here crying about, you know what I'm saying, the cost of living. You know, you know, but Jake, yeah, they ain't feeling the shit, but because we used to this shit, man.
Yeah.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Anybody see my job, like I'm about to lose my car, I'm about to lose my house. I'm like, hey, boy, how would I do?
Yeah.
My wife about to leave me. It's epidemic, they wives leaving. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's that time, B. The woman smelling.
That match out your credit card, cheat on your wife, just go all the way off.
Yeah, Isaiah 24, it said the haughty people shall lament.
That's a language.
A language, yeah. It's like, language. That's what we saying now.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a 40-year-old Edomite in my job. He probably was a little younger than that, maybe late 30s. He's like, man, this can't be it, man. You know, and then he said he'll commit suicide. He said, if I wouldn't have my dog, I'll burn my house. I said, what, for insurance or something? He said, nah, with me in it. I was like,
oh, man.
Like, oh, I said, I'll watch your dog. Nah, I didn't say that, man. You know what I'm saying?
You must have probably heard this message.
He's like, shit, fuck you. I'm trying to save the dog. He ain't do nothing, man. No.
Nah, so he can go ahead and burn himself.
Yeah. Let the dog live. What the hell? He just been loyal to you his whole life and shit. You gonna burn him up?
No, he said he if it wasn't for his dog, he would do it. I said, I'll take care of him so you can do it.
Like God. You know? He wake up like, where my dog go, man? I had no idea, bro. Dog be gone.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But going into as the clay is in the potter's hand.
As the clay is in the potter's hand. So this is the Most High's movie. It's his creation. He created us. He created Esau for the wicked, for the day of evil. He created for the Jake, to rule in righteousness. It's nothing like a victory, right? It's nothing like when you got a fight and you win the victory. You know, if you just say you victorious all day, well, like Eddie Murphy and shit. If it wasn't such a thing as evil, what the hell is a sunny day? You know. You gotta have dark days, cloudy days, and sunny days, man. You gotta have the evil and the good, you know, so you can see how Most High works, you know. So now we see how he works. He whooped our asses.
Yeah,
in slavery, got curses, you know.
All these days we living in is dusty as hell.
Yeah,
man.
got our women cussing us out. You know, coming against us and all that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Got us divided, you know. It's talking about common jakes, you know.
Yeah.
They can't get along and shit. Yeah.
Want us to be super kind and enthusiastic while they got that crusty ass, dirty ass, funky ass attitude, man. Yeah. That's how most jakes is with the prophets, man. They got that weird ass attitude towards those brothers, man.
Yeah.
And that's like everywhere where you go. Yeah. You know, but that's what the Lord did. You know, he said justice and judgment is the habitation of his throne. So he's testing his men. So most people you're gonna go around, they ain't gonna like you. Hey, you know? That's the test.
Lot vexed with the filthy conversation of wicked, disciples, just all kinds of shit.
And so we gotta fit that. You ain't got nobody. Everybody just like you. It said one of those where everybody calls good in this place because this place is wicked, man. He don't want them to like us, man.
I wish I even said it best. He said if the world hated you,
they gonna
hate you. That's it.
That's where we go. We gotta
really keep really feeling like something big about to go down. Like the pressures of it.
Yeah.
So when we go out, man, it's like you don't even say nothing. They can just feel the spirit on you. And they just got a funky attitude. The American spirit is going away. Ain't nothing to be happy about.
Because we here. Because that's the one thing they know is going to happen. That person gonna tell your ass it's gonna be over after that. You're rolling the credits on your ass.
The credits getting rolled, man. And if you read the Apocrypha, they said we're the righteous are grievous to the wicked. We're grievous to them. And he's not for the transgression of our education, man. So Most High put the opposite, everything against each other. Go ahead.
Verse 13, continuing to fashion it at his pleasure.
At his pleasure, man. He like we said, Esau, he doing a great job of being a wicked man. He murdered raped the land, murdered the children of Israel, you know. And what did it say? When is there remission? There's no remission of sins without blood, something like that. And you know, and it talks about blood sacrifice in the scriptures. So you'd be like, well, that was a horrible thing. But you know, Most High knows about the spirit world. That was just a sting. Like you get sting by a bee, it says the sting of death. Even though they looking at the body of it, you know, they looking at the outside of it. It's horrific. But the Most High, went straight to the spirit world. And they was rejoicing in the spirit, you know. Back up. A lot of people say when they on their death, they say, "Damn, I wish I wouldn't have woke back up. I was in the spirit world. I was free. I felt healthy. I felt I had all my, you know."
Yep.
So that, you know, hey man,
Yeah,
but it still had to be a circumstance of what do you call it? A show of our history. That, yeah, we those people, we are cursed. And how much more should the Israelites get back to the Most High, right? If that's the case, if you know that the Most High has sent you into slavery, how much more should you get back right with the Most High?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you go ask ChatGPT how many times Jay got ass whooped over the last century. It's that thing gonna freeze up. He ain't gonna even answer. It's gonna say, I have no idea. But you know, he got that account.
But are Negroes acting like that? Are they acting like they just got out of slavery, man?
Nah, they act like they in damn paradise, man. Yeah. Jake out here with his nose wide open, man. You know what I'm saying? Dwelling with, you know, this harlot, man. Dwelling with the philosophies of America, man.
What is that? What is saying Genesis? Jacob, you know, gathered his sons. What he said when he got to Judah, he said the lion, damn man.
The lion's whelp.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
What he said, yeah, that part. He said, what he said,
Judah's like a lion's whelp.
Basically,
he brought it as a lion, as an old lion.
Yeah.
He shall rouse him up.
Yeah. But he said somehow he let the prey go. Something like that. But yeah, but basically, you know, like y'all was saying, you know, Jake, like they forgot about what happened to us.
Shalom. Shalom.
You want to get it? Y'all want me to get it?
Nah, we'll continue. Yahawashi, Qadash, Shalom.
So continuing. So man is in the hand of him that made him.
So man is in the hand of him that made him. You know? Where the Most High calls us clay. We're made from the dust of the ground. We're a pot to the Most High's potter, as a potter. We're pottery, right? So Most High formed us, and it talks about us being vessels too. So you know how you sit a vessel on your furniture and all that. The vessel don't get up and walk away and shit. If you want that vessel for your house and shit, it's supposed to do exactly what you tell it to do, to stay there. You for a decoration. You know? We're part of Most High's declaration of Israel. We just blessed and merced, and we just a merciful power. We get to share his mercy, man. You know,
he said that he didn't punish us as much as we should have been punished. Man.
Yeah.
So you know, when Jake, you know, coming to the truth, you know, you got these new Jakes coming to the truth. They be like, I gotta hold the sign. I gotta do this. That's the part of the servitude. We in debt, Jake. Like we gotta work. You know,
if you save a woman from a beast, she say, well, you be like, well, you know, I'm gonna let you in my house. I ain't gonna give you no key. But your ass needs to start cleaning up. I want this done. I want that done. Cook me meals. You saved her from the beast. She gonna do that shit, or she gonna get kicked out out there with the beast. You know?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's what's gonna happen to 2/3, man. They're gonna be out there this place is gonna become a wilderness.
Remember his version.
Yeah, remember it talks about Esau made a world as a wilderness, man. This whole place is gonna be a wilderness, man. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be beasts running around here. It's gonna be plagues, diseases, you know.
And even after the Lord making it to a parking lot, he said it's still gonna be a couple little beasts in here roaming around, walking around and shit. That's gonna be the only thing that's looking at this time. That's it.
Yeah, the creepy crawling creatures.
Yep.
The owl and go ahead.
They're gonna be walking in here like I hated it. To render to them as liketh him best.
Yeah, but liking them best.
And I got it's finally get to the point.
Get this. Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right quick. He made the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who the wicked is, it talks about Job, and he has a seed line. They always say, well, the wicked is some Satan, touching people and looking for people and shit. No, it's a seed of the wicked, man.
It's Proverbs 16.
Because everybody's running around free a little bit, like liberty and freedom of America and all that. Pretty soon, Most High gonna shut this shit down where you ain't gonna be able to travel no more. You're not gonna be able to move around. You go get your ass to the grocery store, you bring your ass back. You might have some troops at the fucking every grocery store until shit gets right.
It's like that with Jake right now already. Yeah. Most of us can't do much,
Yeah. That COVID stopped the whole school system, man. The church system and all that shit. And that was just a scare. That was before bodies were dropping. That's before it was evident that people passed away or whatever. They was like, damn, they got scared, man. And if they see you unmasked, they pull your ass over, give you a ticket to take you to jail. So how much more this time that has become worse, even worse, with like you said, with everything coming together at the same time simultaneously. World War III, they got a new disease every month and shit. Beasts move out of their places, like it says in the scripture. All those prophecies that here, MOTB,
stable coin coming out,
15-minute cities. Digital age. We're in the time of digital age, man.
That's why they're making them disasters happen. Like what just happened in Texas. They're gonna say, "Oh, well, it's 15-minute city. We're gonna make it where it's a wall, and it ain't gonna get flooded no more." That's all they doing is cleaning up, this place to put into usher in a new Babylon, man. Usher in a new America. That new world order.
That's how they do. They bomb shit and colonize. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. It says, "The Lord hath made all things for himself."
All things for himself, man. Lord don't have to answer to nobody, man. It's just talking about, we don't know if God is this. These little creature that came later and shit. You wasn't even the original man of the earth, man. You came later, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to put the thing on there. It's starting to blow.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
Sure.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't see. Yeah, put it up there. Yeah. Oh. There you go.
All right, go ahead. I'll try to figure it out.
See, the Lord hath made all things for himself.
The Lord hath made all things for himself. He made Esau. He made Jacob. He made this heavens and earth. It's his movie. He could do whatever he wants to. He made the angels. He made the high and low. He made the rivers. He made the waters, the trees. He made the seeds, the fruit. He made the vegetation, man. He made the rain fall down. He made fire fall down on Sodom and Gomorrah. You would think it was a movie. Sarah Connor style. Go ahead.
He said, "Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil."
Even the wicked for the day of evil. But we got to know who the wicked is. Oh, it could be anybody. Jake is doing wicked right now. It said, my people have become more wicked than the wicked. Jake's selling drugs, into prostitution, adultery, idolatry, hide. They even sacrifice it to Molech and all that. Sending them through the fire, But are they the wicked? Go to Job right quick. The seed of the wicked.
Y'all want to get that? The seed of the wicked. Should be Job 38. It's
That's Job 38. So
Say Job.
but that's cool. That's cool. After that, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it's Job.
You said it's
The seed of the wicked.
seed of the wicked, the one in Psalm. You said Job.
Yeah.
37, 30.
Yeah, so Job.
Oh, Job.
It's
The one right here, Psalm chapter 37 and verse 28.
yeah.
And it said, for the Lord, Yahawashi love his judgment and forsake it, not his saint.
He loves judgment, man. He loves judgment. We gonna love judgment. When we judging, hopefully we judging 12 tribes. We gonna, and the whole earth, we gonna love judgment, man. We gonna love sitting at the, at the table. I mean, at the throne, humbly saying it, and just and having Moab and them come before us, so we can cut their heads off or whatever, man. If they get out of line, man, or have the taskmaster take care of their asses, man.
So you see a family, or even kids, babies, getting destroyed. Hey, he loved them, man. See, that's the what you got?
Yeah, it's
bitterness.
He said,
That's the nastiness right there, man.
whoever perished being innocent.
Yeah, come.
And it said judgment go out every day of the Lord.
Yep.
So he loved judgment. He said, even when all things are past, he said, that would stand, judgment will stand.
Yeah,
was that it on that?
You said,
Okay,
And it said they are preserved forever.
They are preserved forever. Go ahead.
But
his saints are preserved forever, man. And what it say? His saints are going to judge. It says, don't you know the saints shall judge the world? So most high willing, we don't sing, we're going to become judges, man. Esau is not going to be no kind of judge in the kingdom, man.
I was just thinking of a precept where the Lord said he made the earth for our sake.
Yeah. Fine. Go ahead.
And finishing on, it said, but the seed of the wicked,
the seed of the, seed of the wicked. There it goes, seed of the wicked. And you can look that word seed up. It's talking about sperma, man. The Greek word is sperma. It's talking about somebody that coming out the loins of his father. And so the seed of the wicked, go ahead,
shall be cut off.
Shall be cut off, man. I thought it was one in Job.
Job.
That's Tom.
Yeah,
it's just Tom. That's the one. I thought he was.
I think if you come back one in Job when it said he was violent in the earth.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's in that chapter. I think.
Yeah. Job.
But it talks about like his seed shall be no more. He shall not know name the city. And I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly. Yeah. Like he shall not have no nephew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Isaiah the 14th chapter. Yeah, Isaiah the 14th chapter.
But it says he shall have no nephew or no.
Yeah, Isaiah 14.
Is that Isaiah?
Isaiah 14. Yep. Isaiah 14.
But y'all know what I'm talking about in Job, right? The seed, it's talking about seed of Esau.
I know it say the light, the tabernacle be dark. Like Job chapter 18 talk about Esau basically getting cut off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it mentions his seed in there. Or if not, it mentions Esau.
Yeah, it talk about talk about he died.
Yeah, so go to that. Go to point on that. You said Job 18.
Yeah, Job chapter 18.
Maybe
like Esau his rights right there.
Yeah.
Police reach your rights. I don't like that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good ones. We gotta remember prepare slaughter for his children.
Yeah, Isaiah 14.
You mentioned the guy.
Yeah. Grab it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 14.
To let you know, everybody loves the little children, right? God so loved the little children. That's the way that the Watchtower pamphlet, whatever. That's come ye one, come one, all you little children.
I'm gonna get one to go with what you're talking about. Look at Jeremiah 49:10 because you talk about the seed being spoiled. You don't see. But I made Esau bear.
Hey, he made Esau bear. Esau came out. He came out as wasn't he a seed? And he said Esau. They said it's a scripture say Esau is the father of the Edomites. So he has seed, Dukes and all that, Amalekite and all that. Go ahead.
I have uncovered the secret places.
Uncovered the secret places. It's being revealed now.
And you know, that's talking about the land too, America. It's gonna be it's gonna be nothing but a desert.
It's an Epstein Island.
Yeah,
Everybody talking about that right now.
Yeah.
So they like, nah.
Epstein.
Files.
That's that dude name I was trying to give. Epstein. Dr. Epstein.
That's a place where they was molesting little children.
Yeah.
It's been revealed.
That's what they be doing, and they be creating them. I'm trying to name them. You know the shit they be diseases or whatever. Fuck. CDC.
Always somewhere underground labs. Oh, matter of fact, they underground bunkers and stuff.
And see, remember like a time ago where it was like Jake seemed like he was the only one that did shit like that, you know, not on a deep level, but that Diddy thing and all that. But now it's comparative now because they you know what I'm saying? They like the shit is getting revealed. So they be like, well, Diddy, like, well, what about Epstein and shit? Because Diddy's fucking up. We don't care about Diddy. I mean, he's an Israelite, but what about this Epstein shit?
Don't forget the small houses. Small houses exposed. In New York, they had a whole underground tunnel. Mattresses down there. You know, that's been revealed.
Russia found the same shit in Ukraine when they went in there and raided a whole bunch of shit too. They found the same shit in there. So they got shit where it's like, you know, this shit underground.
And everybody know they go ahead.
Like I was gonna say, remember they used Diddy at the get-go just to trade the mattress away from all of those small hats that got caught up under the underground bunkers.
He should not be able to hide himself.
Should not be able to hide himself, man. And he got whistleblowers. You got, you know, and little bitty things that you didn't think that with the TikTok. Now it's like everybody like getting on there for folly, but now everybody like, damn, wait a minute. I done found some information. I'm posting this shit. YouTube posting it. IG posting it. The hell with these women. They you know, they kind of doing little shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we know the men have logic to know, like, hey, this could be used as a tool. Here you go. Go ahead.
That's what you want. His seed is spoiled.
His seed. You look up that word, sperma again, seed. Look it up. His seed is spoiled. Did it say his spirit is? Well, the spirit has a seed, you know, it's spirit in a man, but it's his seed, man. It's spoiled, man. You know, he live on top of the hills. He rich. He you know, he orchestrates everything, colonizes everything. He's always in a high seat, whether it be political. Shit, hell, even the low Edomites, well, they coming. We said they coming down, but they used to be looking at us like, you'll see every now and then you'll see an Edomite bum looking at you like you ain't shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you know, you the one. You know, like say, seed is spoiled. You know, like you got like expiration day. You know, it's over with, man. You know, they
That's the creator. Elder mentioned TikTok a little while ago. You mentioned TikTok. You know, everybody call it TikTok because they know.
TikTok time. Yeah. Remember they was trying to stop it? Yeah. You know, it's still but it's still ticking. It's still tick-tocking.
I like it. It said the seed is spoiled. They go to your lineage. Your lineage is spoiled. So it shows that he about to get cut off. So your seed comes down to you. So if your seed is spoiled, you know it's spoiled. So I'm about to throw it out. It's no good no more.
That's why I said it's
like a spoiled milk.
Spoiled milk.
Yeah.
The whole ain't no saving the look now. The whole thing.
And see, and the opposite is Most High says, is Jacob homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Like, y'all the greatest people in the world, man. Y'all shouldn't be like Esau and all, you know, hump down and all that. This is a time where you learning about your heritage, man.
That's why they said in Canaan when they go, what's that, Daniel 12, he said that everlasting shame or contempt. Yeah, they're gonna come down, they're gonna be thinking about, remember that shit they had, how they had that blonde hair, that contact, blue eyes, looking crazy. Yeah, they gonna remember that. They Lord gonna make you remember that for a little bit.
It says, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
And his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not, man. That's why it tells you in Obadiah, it says, there shall be no more remaining of the house of Esau. He shall be stubble. He through. He's done, man.
I got one kind of going in that in the NLT, but you know it's at 20, but I'm gonna start at 17. Just kind of tap it in.
And also too mentioning that the curses came upon us. We was almost utterly destroyed, remember? And the Most High said, we have a remnant. It didn't say a remnant of Esau. It said that all the remaining of Esau, there shall be no more remain. It actually used the word remaining, no more remaining of the house of Esau. But there is a remnant of Jacob. That's why it said he was Jacob's brother, but I loved Jacob and hated Esau. Wasn't Esau Jacob's brother, but I laid his mountains to waste, his heritage. That's from seed too. You inherit something from your father. And it's passed down generation to generation, man. Go ahead.
And this is what we coming into, and this is what's about to happen to them. This is Job chapter 20, Job chapter 11. And we're gonna start at 16, and this is talking about Jake for a second. You will forget your misery. It's in the NLT. It will be like water flowing away. Verse 17, your life will be brighter than the noonday. Even the darkness will be as bright as morning. Verse 18, having hope will give you courage.
Right.
That's what this truth is.
Yeah.
You know?
Most High gave us hope.
You know?
Like, man, go ahead.
You will be protected and will rest in safety. And that's how it is with our minds right now. We resting in the spirit. He said, come rest with us. You know, we got the knowledge, we have the understanding what's coming to them and what the Lord take up. He has thoughts of peace towards us in the end,
Yeah, it's Lamentations says, rejoice, O daughter of Zion, say your iniquity, the punishment of your iniquity has been accomplished. And it says, rejoice, O Edom, now it shall come unto you. Paraphrasing, Yeah. Now it's his turn.
Yeah.
And he been dodging what he's called a vagabond fugitive. He been dodging his punishment is as from the Most High.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, you will lie down and many will look to you for help.
Yeah.
That's what's coming to the men, That's what's coming. We ain't gonna be afraid whenever we out here in Jacob's trouble going through stuff, man. The Lord gonna have all these Israelites coming to us and be those men, I brought this up. If we continue to the end. And then this is the one talking about Esau. It says, but the wicked will be blinded. This everybody that's following them too. But the wicked will be blinded. They will have no escape. Their only hope is death.
Their only hope is
It's
death.
death, man.
And like you said,
That's all you only hope they gonna have.
It says their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost.
That's what it says in the King James, but
Oh, okay.
That's the same. That's that scripture right there. I just thought through the NLT. Wow. But that's the one. Giving up the ghost, man. That's gonna be your only hope, man. Dying.
No hope.
The hope is to leave.
Because what is that? Faith is evidence of things hoped for.
Yeah.
They don't have no faith. No, it ain't nothing to look up to. No, their kingdom is on the way down.
That's why he said, "I'll burn myself down, my dog." Though they don't got no hope left. Man.
It's like because all the starting with agriculture, the land, they didn't mess all that up. The air, the you know what I'm saying. It ain't no way they can go back and fix the earth and fix what they done. They in too far into their wickedness.
That's why the Lord said he got to destroy them. And he said, I'm going to destroy them, we'll destroy the earth.
Yeah. And it said that rust is like a looking glass, and when you trying to wipe it, it ain't going away, man. They ain't gonna go away.
Like the point too, that's why you gotta bring that fire. Fire is a purifier.
Yup.
Now it's so filthy and messed up, the Lord just gotta burn it and start all over. You know, that's where all Esau's enterprises gotta go.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? The tares, burn the tares, man. The wheat and the tares, you know, but you know, separate it and wheat and they can
And all the baby like the house of David, and you get the carrots in the fire. You know, that precept said the wicked are blinded.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, and they because they actually think they gonna fully establish this new world order, you know, and they think they don't know what the fuck really going on. They don't know when they got these underground bunkers that when a lot of them gonna be that great, you know.
Well, that's the pride of Esau. They think they're gonna go underground, and the missiles are gonna drop, and the radiation is gonna clear, and they're gonna come out after the radiation clears, and then build Babylon back over again, man. What did it say? Most High said they shall build, but I shall throw down, man. But that's the end. That's the end. We're gonna have spiritual power. Most High will. The men who have our spirit is gonna come get their asses underground, man, and pull them out of their holes. What did it say? They shall be. You should pull them out of their paraphrasing. Out of the holes of the rabbit. 16.
Oh yeah, Amos.
Yep. You know.
Said my hand shall take them from there. Next.
And Jeremiah 16.
You want me to get it?
Yeah, go ahead.
And this it says, behold, I will send for many fishers.
Hey, so we're fishing now, man. And what did Yahawashi say? I would make you fishers of men. We're fishing men of the elect. We're fishing right now. Go ahead.
And you know what? That proved that this talking about that these days. Because he said for many fishers. You know, back in the ancient days, there wasn't that many prophets on the scene at one time. You know what I'm saying? And it lined up perfectly with that parable. He said the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that cast into the sea. He gathers every time.
Yeah, every time. And then, good and bad things.
That's why you got fallouts in the truth, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
He said, said the Lord, and they shall fish them.
They shall fish them. Go ahead.
And afterward, I will send many hunters.
Many hunters, man. And what they gonna do? Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
They shall hunt them from every mountain, man. You know? Go ahead.
And from every hill.
Yep.
And out of the holes of the rock.
Out of the holes of so whether you high or low, we're gonna come get your ass, man. You know? We're gonna have Most High will of spiritual powers, man. You know, and they don't think it's possible, but they got spirit, they sort of speak at it says Prince of the Power of the Air. They flying right now, you know, and on high level you know, state of mind with their flight jets and all that. So the Most High have blessed Esau, like I said, going back to Isaac, with the sword and the dwellings of the fatness of the earth, to where he's able to do these things, man. He come wiser than Daniel. But it even says, you know, by dying, they going Most High going to take the wisdom from them, man. Who shall what did it say? Who shall seek? Who shall sought out the wisdom of Edom and of Team and all? They gonna be back to marshmallow brains, man.
You talk about that precept in Jeremiah 17, which said there's no more wisdom left in Team.
Yeah,
Jeremiah
man. Because their technology is failing, man. Their weaponry is not as no science finished with them. They like, okay, you've done what I wanted you to do, Esau. Pull your power from you, man. So look, China remember it said the weak shall become strong. China and all these they talking shit. Just like, look, we got weapons too, they say. We got technology too. We advance in robots and technocracy too. You know?
The weak say
I am strong. Yeah.
Look like you said North Korea.
North Korea.
I got missiles too.
Yeah, you know, Iran and all them little Afghanistan, you know. But they staged all that shit, man. You know, that's not the big part of, those are just little pieces of the Most High's chess pieces, man. But the main people are the elites, man. Because they orchestrating all this as puppeteers behind closed doors. They're talking. They're talking. You ain't never seen a president like Trump talking on that level, grabbing women's boxes and all that, doing whatever he wants to, Dennis the Menace up in there. You ain't never seen no president like that, man. He don't even talk about peace no more. He's like, hey, we'll bomb your ass. But the Most High having him talk like that, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Talking about waging war on U.S. soil.
Yeah.
The president talking about that. He bringing a military occupation like, look, I'm war on crime. Really mean war on Jake.
Yeah. And he was just an intern, right? Little goofy intern with him. Most High, now he's the king of Babylon. See how quick and when he got it, he went president for 4 years, right? And then he came, Most High brought him back. Like, no, I want Trump in there, man.
You know, Trump really, Trump ain't a wise man. He really foolish. Hey, what he say? I've set the basis of man. Hey, it's Trump, man.
You brought some else too. He said an unwise king destroyed his people.
That's one of my favorites right there.
And the people are destroyed.
Dumbass. Man, that is stupid in the mother.
People are destroyed like a bug, man.
You know? So that's in Proverbs 29:2 when it says when the righteous and authority the people rejoice, but when the wicked boy bear rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, and you can't act like people are not mourning, man. They on drugs, they on alcohol, they propped up on. Nobody talks to each other, nobody's friends no more. Nobody family don't even talk to each other. As fathers killing sons, mothers killing daughters, and vice versa, and all that. Adultery on a high level in our people. Hey, our people are chopping their own people up, man. So it's high wickedness in this place because the wicked rule the world, and people are mourning because of it. You know, sometimes you look at YouTube comments, they say shit. You know how the pretty women always used to try to show their ass face in the club. They like, nah, I just grab my shit and go right back home and shit. I'm a homebody. Yeah. Because they get kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Broad daylight kidnapped. You know, from young to old, men get kidnapped and shit. Not that. So we always tell you these are perilous times. These are times of evil times, which bad times. So it's Most High shifting things in this earth, man. For his purpose, once again, for his purpose. Because they're going to fear the Most High. Didn't it say they're going to fear the Most High? They're going to fear the Most High. They're going to know that Most High is behind all this. You know, it says, none done. What said, is there evil in the city and the Most High has not done it? You know, he's showing us, you know, the common black woman, not the sincere women, but he's showing us that then what were we thinking about dealing with this woman, man? You know what I'm saying? The common Jacobs. Go ahead.
Hey, the apostle called him chaos goblin.
Yeah, I knew it every week. Hey, that's a new one right there. You came up with chaos goblin.
Chaos.
If you let him be a friend to him, that throw you all off your walk, man. Jesus all over the place.
And I'm glad we brought that up because do women go to war? No, they don't go to war. So why y'all in this spiritual war? Shit? Why y'all got a lot to say about this spiritual war? Because Most High said the flock of his pasture are men. Women don't go to war. And this is a war that we in. So y'all don't need to be involved with this shit. We don't, you know, this is between us and Esau.
Man. You got these women, they getting going and joining the military. That's out of order. Yeah. You go into the scripture, you don't find no I mean, you had some women in there that was, you know, mighty, you know what I'm saying, and it to a low degree, you know what I mean? But they wasn't in the going to war with King David, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Judas beheaded Eliphanes, you know, Maccabee's mother had a manly stomach.
Yeah.
But two, you gotta be dealing, Most High gotta be involved in a big deal. It ain't gonna just give no woman no strength like that, man. You know?
even part of understanding, according to Job 39 and 17 chapter, he said the Lord did not depart her
with wisdom.
So,
And what did it say? A wise king. So there ain't no queens. Only queens are sluts. And there ain't no wise women, man. Because if let them have a seat in the presidency, it'll be all fucked up in one day. There'll be wigs all over and nails and glue all over the damn place and shit.
I know people want to come out of the winter presidency.
Yeah,
It's
even though
It's just to see, right?
yeah, even though quick.
I thought Yahawashi, I thought
You know
Lord,
what would happen though if she came president? There'll be men right behind her, and whispering in her ear, like just tell her what to say and shit.
Right.
Esau already started support from all America. Yeah, he did that much good. They wouldn't have sit better take that.
Because hey, women don't play chess. Because they don't have patience to whenever woman you see play chess, man.
I got to put testimony. I tried to teach my BM how to play chess. And she made up in the future that I get headaches.
Hey, but you know what? Yeah, she probably do though.
Yeah, you got you never know.
But hey, yeah. You know, read about history. Read about they don't want to hear it, man.
Hey, too. Most of your inventors are men.
Yeah.
Most women don't invent things.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They invent chaos. They don't invent nothing. They kind of like a subservient to eat.
Yeah.
They invent some drama, but not nothing beneficial.
And we talk about, like you said, resources, right? Bridges, housing, when you build a house, pipelines and all that, and gas lines and all that, gas stations and restaurants and all that, refrigeration and all that.
They get to run around saying, I don't need no man. They would be like, a man made that church. You see?
Yeah. Well, hey, if a woman agreed to not touch anything a man made, she'll just stand there, right? Because everything was made by a man, right? The creator that made, that even the first spirit, it's a him, it's a he, and his son is a he. Did Moses say my daughter? My only begotten daughter? No, it's the son.
Make a point of what you're saying, Elder. He is trying to flip that at this point.
Yeah.
That's why he is messing up right now, because he got that simp nature spirit. He put his woman on the pedestal.
Yeah.
That's why Eve think that, because the Edomite went up there, and that's why everything collapsed. I'm telling them, hey, women don't run nothing, but I need to be you. They be at my job. All right, we need a woman in this position. I'm like, see, you ain't got no wisdom, man. You about to lose. If she get there like a deer in the headlights, she wants the position. But don't want no responsibility. And Esau's so dumb, he don't realize that he just trying to get some box. They use that position to get box.
Yeah, because remember in the scriptures in the Apocrypha, it says a king could be seduced by a woman. She could take his crown, slap him and shit, because he's infatuated with her. What's the strongest of them all? Truth. And that's what's coming out now about Esau. Truth.
Hey, fourth chapter. I was going to bring up the very precept of Isaiah 5 and 20. He said how Esau turning up everything upside down. And he said, woe unto them that call evil good.
Woe to them that call, and that's what they do. They call evil good. They call righteous Jacob evil. What did Esau do when they were going on him? He said, he supplanted me these times. Isn't he rightfully named Jacob? He stole my blessing. He sold it.
and what they say about slavery, it was good for them. Man, who said that shit? I didn't want like
Kanye did say that.
yeah.
That was what was in the playbook too. You know what I'm saying?
One of them, it was an Edomite chick that said it too.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. That woman, that lady. Can't remember her name though. But yeah, said it was
dude.
talking about it was good. That's what we needed that.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I can't think of it, man.
Yeah, and it was also
Not you ain't saying Marcus Singer though.
Eve said it too.
That's what I was about to say. You had woman that said that shit too.
There's quite a few people that said it.
Yeah. So they call evil good and good evil.
And you gonna keep reading?
Yeah.
God, they said, And they said they call evil good.
It made me think of Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, evil. That's what I think.
Come on, man.
And it said that good evil, and they put darkness for light.
Put darkness for light. They put the darkness of this world, satanic, atheist, all the dark things they put for light. Go ahead.
And it said light for darkness.
Light for darkness. What is it in the scriptures? Satan transformed himself as an angel of light, putting himself up like, man, he's a darkness, man. Go ahead.
And that put bitter for sweet.
Bitter. Ain't this a bitter place? And then they say how sweet it is. Like, you know, like a woman, she want to go everywhere. Like, we in trouble. Don't you know we in a depression, bitch? Like, got no money going to fucking Paris and England and shit and all that shit. Like, the hell we gonna do that? Just take pictures and then bring our black ass back with no money, and that's all we have is pictures to show. I gotta give you with a man that have enough money to take me to places. Like it was just a mention of how we was watching the element. They was brother did a video with the element chart and all that, the elements and going into the 12 stones and all that. And the diamonds ain't worth shit. But that's the top women's list. See, they don't have no wisdom. If they knew that, they would be wanting gold instead of diamonds, or even wisdom and knowledge before that. But they, of course, they can't get that. So go ahead.
And sweet for bitter.
And sweet for bitter, man. You know, they want to have sweet things given to them, sweet gifts. They want to hear about sweet stories and sweet things, sweet prophecies. There ain't no sweet prophecies, man.
I was going to say when you said that part about sweet for bitter,
Yeah.
You got a lot of women that have a good man at home and they're leaving. And they call that he's lame. You know,
because you know, women like, you know, and this thing Esau taught them to want to have like we got to bring them excitement or something, because that's why most successful marriages don't work, because it's boring to them. You know, because success is doing the same thing over and over again. That's boring.
Right.
You know, the truth is boring.
That should be a sweet thing for them, but they
don't get it.
Chaos don't like stability.
Yup, they don't.
Born. Go back to the other say. Chaos got
because they in that romance. Right. They're still in that romance mindset to where it's got to be like, oh, we just going through shit and then we have makeup sex and then you save the day. Like, that's how they wanted it. Shit. They always wanted weird ass twist.
Everybody knows that story about Romeo and Juliet. Oh, thou Romeo.
Type shit.
They still look for that. The horse and the carriage and the pulling up and sweeping them off their feet and shit. And you know, that literally meant like being able to carry them and shit. These bitches are 400 pounds, man. You ain't gonna be able to pick them up and
you know, we get wise like that because that's what we're fed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so now, like, it comes to the time where, like, you know, we finally got something for the men. You know, and they don't like that, but it's okay. We do got sincere women that do have humbled themselves and trying to get right. But you know, we all through it at the end of the day. We just gonna have to work on it, you know, and have faith to pray to Yahawashi that He continues to mature us in the faith. But you got to grow.
Yeah, a lot of them, and we'll get back to the scripture. A lot of them people that was during the time of Moses when they were complaining, they were women. They were saying, "You brought us out here, Moses, to die and all that." They was mostly women, man. And they even said, "Well, our husbands, they agree with us," you know, because they was worshiping the Queen of Heaven and all that.
And that's that pride.
The women back then.
That's that pride. That's that pride, man. And it ain't never profited us nothing. I got something.
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8.
Oh, wisdom of Solomon. That means it ain't including women because they don't got no wisdom. That's why Solomon was dealing with it. That's what we mean by like. Yeah, go ahead. No, you best believe he had a whole chamber by himself to get away from these women. He wasn't living with them. He had a whole y'all stay there. And he had his concubines. Y'all stay. I gotta have my own domain.
We don't want to think like we just not saying women don't got no knowledge at all. You know, women, there's some women that know how to do things.
Well, say
good stuff.
Well, yeah, wisdom is another step of with knowledge, because it said dwell with them according to knowledge. But wisdom is once you attain knowledge, you start becoming wise about what you know and how it adds up to things.
That's what I was saying. Like the Lord didn't give women the ability to retain the knowledge and execute judgment in a tough situation.
Yeah.
That's what we mean by you don't got no knowledge. Not that y'all stupid. Yeah. That's what I was, I was trying to break it down.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't say they didn't have no knowledge. We said they didn't have no wisdom. No.
I'm just saying, like, that's how women, when they watch videos, they be saying, you don't know.
Like, you gotta break it
when
down.
it comes to ruling and rulership, these things were given to men to do. Who's supposed to carry these things out? Because men are naturally stoic. You know, we're naturally, we apply a different type of knowledge he created the division between the men. So, you know, there ain't no Xena warrior governments out here. It's all ran by men. Okay, that's how it's run.
That's to add to your point right there, because that goes back to when Yahawah created us. You know, he created us to be stoic, the man to be the woman to be the help me. And just like he created Esau, he created him for evil.
And you got somebody, they talk about we in the new covenant. Well, why say the woman was created for the man? What about that? That's part of the new covenant. If you're in the new covenant, right?
Right.
We already, that's still like that. They still like, I mean, like, I just mean for me to help you, but not help you like where you own me. All right, whatever. You're going to find out what the missiles is. This is, go ahead. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 8. What have pride profited us?
What have pride profited us? Because hey, you already know pride comes before destruction, man. And it says, what did it say? How's ashes and dust proud, man? You know, we came from dust. We came from basically nothing. And the Most High made us into something, man. Go ahead.
Done. Or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us?
Yeah.
You know, so that's why you have, certain women, they'll run on their man when things get tough, because that's where their pride is, man. And that's how you could use that starting with the men, as well. Like he said, some men of Israel ran out on the Lord whenever we lost those things. But the elect never did, because the elect represent Job. He lost everything, and he held his integrity, man. Yeah.
And also, too, that lets you know that women she wasn't departed with wisdom. Because remember, the serpent is going to be wiser than the beast of the field. Well, Adam was like, it's this woman you gave me. Eve was like, she said, this serpent beguiled me, but she could have said, hey, Adam, you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Yep. You ain't supposed to give in to me and shit. Yep. Most High didn't give her that, say that. Now they saying this shit because they think they wise.
That's why I said in the Bible, it's well with a wife of understanding.
Yep.
A woman's supposed to understand you don't have wisdom. You got to go to the man to get wisdom. So a righteous woman gonna understand that. And most of our women don't have understanding. They go off what Esau say.
Because understanding, it really means stand under. You gotta stand under somebody to you know what I'm saying? They don't want to stand under nobody.
Yep. And that's why I said, that's what we mean by you can't apply the scriptures when it says lean on not on understanding. When a stressful time comes, women get their emotions and they react hastily. More than men. Men do it too. We ain't saying men don't do it too. But it said he made men upright. Okay, so when he got a man that he got the angels on him and he's doing the work, most of the time he's not gonna make this a drastic situation in a hasty time, and sometimes it do happen. We learn it too. We learn how to get back into our power source. So you can't expect, we a fallen nation, man. Yeah. We in our punishment. We're not supposed to be happy here. And sometimes the Lord makes his men go off too, so we can learn lessons. That Solomon went off, that would that mean he a man of the Lord? Peter went off. That don't mean that don't mean that. King David. All the best of the best men went off sometimes, man. So
we just saying, man, it's high deals with patience, deals with what did we learn too? That every kingdom was what about every empire was like 250 years. Let that have been ran by women. It'd be like days apart.
They would have been through. One of them got emotional because they was talking shit about a man. Press the new button and blew everything up. We ain't even get to start the movie yet. And that blew the whole goddamn world up.
And you know what? Like you said, upon what you just said, you know, that made all the sense in the world. Like you said, he deals with patience. You know, he's long suffering, right? So we under mercy. See, a lot of people don't understand because they say, we under grace. I said mercy. I meant grace. We under grace, but they really don't even understand that concept.
They don't understand the concept of mercy. No.
But really, that grace. Really, that grace that we under is really for the elect, you know. That grace that we under is really for the elect, you know. Because he knew, look, we still in the flesh, man.
Grace and patience go together. Grace is a waiting period.
Exactly. He even had grace and mercy on the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. He let them be wicked for a little while. He knew they wasn't gonna change. He let them run all this shit for all these years and talk shit to Jay. That's the kind of mercy he got. That's different levels of mercy. He ain't gonna get no mercy like us. You know what I'm saying?
I got a precept for that.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right, bring it. Go ahead, run it in there.
This very much coming for it. It's gonna fit everything the elder been saying, the prophet saying too. This Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Yet will he not learn righteousness?
Nope, he will not learn righteousness.
Still gave mercy. Let him be wicked.
In the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly.
In the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly, man. And we're the people before our place, so he's about to deal unrighteously with us, man. You know, because we represent the Most High. Go ahead.
And will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
Will not behold the majesty of the Lord, man.
And what's the way they see that?
Ooh.
The men, the council. That's the only way that they are able to identify the Lord on this plane, because they can't see spiritually, man. That's the only way they see in the Lord. That's why they will not uphold us in high-ranking positions in the military. They won't hold us in high-ranking positions in the Capitol, in the buildings, because we represent the Most High, man. That's the only way you know He exists is through us.
And the Most High, He'll have them have dreams. It's like that Edomite. He said it was black men on the ship. They were like 7 feet tall, and but he can't grasp it.
Mm-hmm.
The only way he's gonna grasp it is when you actually see the masses over him, man.
And that's what the Lord said. He said He gonna bring His counsel.
Yep.
He gonna bring His counsel now. He gonna raise up His counsel before His eyes. That was the one thing He was waiting on to see when He had to come down with great wrath, man, because He can't see spiritually, man. Yeah. He can't. You know what? Like when it says in Revelation 12:12, you know, if you have but a short time. Yeah. When you look up that word know, it says like see with the eyes. They can't see without. They gotta see it physically happening, man. That's why you see starting on top on down. Elders, Apostle Ray Millstone, like-minded brothers. We out here doing this work and reporting in order, man.
Yeah, because the Most High, we do see spiritual stuff. Most High got our spiritual eyes open, man. Mm-hmm. We see Babylon falling like a motherfucker right now, bro. They all know, holding her stomach, bent over, vomiting and all that. You know, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 9. All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. Verse 10, and as a ship that passes over the waves of water, which when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the Nile in the waves. Verse 11, or as when a bird hath flown through the air, there is no token of her way to be found, right? That's what's going to happen in this place, man. It's going to get destroyed. But the light light air being beaten with the stroke of her wings and parted with the violent noise and the motion of them.
Now you got the Edomites on the comment boards. Edomites, men and women, know about, damn, the food ain't even real. Knowing about, damn, they didn't sacrifice, they didn't kill somebody else. Mm-hmm. Pray to Jesus, or they making they'll make they making stuff in the laboratory. They're poisoning us all. You know, well, you two-time losers, like the apostles always say, man. You gonna lose. You losing, and you're gonna lose in the kingdom.
And that really sucks too, because there's some 3-time losers here. Because some of them think they Jake and beat damn Esau. Their ass done lost 3 times. You getting treated like a nigga here, and you're not even one of us, and your ass still going into slavery. Like that's the 3. Your ass through.
I always say like them lower letter Edomite respect when they be out there begging for change. I'll be like, you a cold shower away from getting a job. It's your thing.
That's it.
It's your kingdom, man.
That's it. You go and walk in the bathroom and get some baby wipes or something. Like gas or something, man.
They gonna hire you.
Yeah.
We in slavery, Jake. We gonna get a job.
Right.
We in slavery.
Just like
You gonna get anything here, Jake. It's gonna be a job. It just look hard enough.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Just like when Obama got into office and they thought he was our people, how they laid back on their backs and thought he was gonna pay all their rent and shit. So they had a mind to where like, oh, it's a black president, so now we gonna eat better. Well, y'all should have the same kind of mind state when your people is in the office, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So continuing, so the violent noise of emotion of them is passed through, and therein afterwards no sign where she is went to be found.
It even says when the earth is back in righteousness, the earth is gonna be quiet again. You got all kind of look at the noise in this place, man. You got fire trucks, you got angry birds and shit, angry beasts. You got people yelling and shit at the top of their lungs because they tired of this place. You know, go ahead. You got loud ass cars that don't go nowhere and shit. Go ahead. Yeah, ain't going nowhere.
They're blah 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 blah. That's all you hear all damn day. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Ready for this shit to get blown up. Verse 12. Or it's like when an arrow is shot at a mark, a part of the air which immediately cometh together again, so that a man cannot know where it went through. Verse 13. Even so we in like manner, as soon as we were born, begin to draw to our end, and had no sign of virtue to show.
Yep.
But we're consumed in our own wickedness, and that's what happened to us coming in. But now we got Yahawashi, man. That's hell, man. Knowing that we went through that all these times, man, and knew we was gonna die, man. Going straight to death, man. We on the way to death right now. You got Esau out here thinking it's a damn joke. They're like, highway to hell. Yeah, going straight to the grave and back to this bitch again.
And he's a daredevil, but Most High got him like that. He tricked him.
Mm-hmm.
When you die, you go straight to our power.
Yep, go straight to him. And then he say, I'm finna whoop your ass again. Go back down there and look when I'm ready. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the last ass whooping, Jake. It's the last time, as the scriptures say.
Yeah, what did it say? Actually go to that scripture. Rejoice, daughter of Zion. Punishment your iniquity, yeah. Lamentations 4:22, I think.
So we already got our ass whooping. It's y'all turn. We just finishing the ass whooping.
We're still finishing we're still experiencing the finishing effects of what they did to us.
But we about to clock out.
Yeah.
Well, our work almost done.
But you know how but Most High flipped it. You know how it said the spirit is quickening. He flipped it. Like Esau thought his way. He thought we would have to slave and shit to get our minds right and shit, and 50, 60 years of slavery and shit to rebuild and our minds. Most High turned that switch on right away. Go ahead. It said this Holy Spirit shall come upon you. Go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse.
So it didn't take no theologian school, no doctor's degree. 4, 5, 6, 8 years or whatever. It didn't take no moving up the ranks to be a scientist. And now the scientists are boggled by us and shit. I don't give a damn if you think the Negro's brain is smaller than yours. You boggle by that sign and shit. You boggle by the words that we speak of prophecy and shit. Fuck out of here. This is gonna become the knowledge and wisdom understanding of all this earth again. And all the galaxies, man.
They look at this truth like a sickness. Got the doctor scared. They don't know what to do about it.
This is the true medicine right here.
It's swallowing the earth whole, man.
True medicine, man. Go ahead.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Oh, wait
a minute. 22.
Yeah.
You straight to it. He said, Lamentations 4 and 22.
I want to read Israel's first, and then
we can go back.
then go back to Edom.
Yep.
Okay, come on. It said the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
No, I said rejoice, O daughter of.
No, I don't say that. That was Edom. Let's see.
Okay, it's gonna say later though. I mean,
it's gonna go down.
Oh yeah, down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Said the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Who was daughter of Zion? Israel. You know? All Israel, man.
He would no more carry thee away into captivity.
He would no more carry us away. So Russia ain't gonna get above us when we in the kingdom and have a chance to rule again. This is our last captivity, man. The last war, last captivity, last time Esau is gonna be in power and exist.
This is all our captivities basically combined together. Like, this is the worst one because they got Jake feeling the most comfortable. And through all the things that we've heard about Jake, they use that trauma to get Jake to do things like AI, you know, to make him want to make a virtual reality because of how bad this one is, because he ain't got no hope, because he ain't got the truth, man.
Right. Because I made a video that's saying how Jake wished that he can go back to the 90s. I said, well, why don't you want to go back to the 1950s where they women used to wear dresses at least, how they head covered, men used to wear suits. But you know what? I'm thinking about it. I thought about it. I was like, no, it's better that this way. Because if we would have been comfortable as hell, we would have been thinking that this is the kingdom. So it's good that you see Cardi B, you see fucking Nicki Minaj and shit, you see Saweetie and all them motherfuckers, so you can know what kind of mind state our people are really in.
Yeah, and you know, and that's what it said. It said wisdom and knowledge and wisdom shall be increased on both sides. So wickedness has got to be increased. You know, like it says in Daniel 12:4, it said knowledge and wisdom shall go. It said knowledge and wisdom shall go to and fro and shall be increased, man. So the wickedness has to increase. That's part of the prophecy. You know, that's how we know we closer to coming home. Yeah. You know?
Get a quick but it's Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. And it says, better is the end of things.
Hey, better is the end of things, man. Even the end of life sometimes, like, damn, you know? Like some people be suffering in the hospital, they just want to leave this place. Like, fuck it. It's better to see the end of the thing. Even with Esau, it's better to see it. And then people think America is still beautiful. You can go to some beautiful places, man. You know, you can go out there and fish, and you go out there to the ocean and lakes and all that. But in reality, this place is ruled by wicked people. It's better is the end of this thing.
And they don't even want to be wicked. That's why I was saying the Potter said, why it made me dust? They don't even want to be wicked. That's why I said the one thing they're going to be hoping is to die. They ready to get out of here too. They hate them damn selves. They ready to go. Yeah, like, Lord, I got to keep being wicked. I'm done. I don't want to pay no more on this tab, Lord.
The actual point is that precept in the Apocrypha where it says if he is evil to himself, whom will he be good?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Go ahead.
All right. I got it.
Well, no, like you said, like, you know, Jake, you're tired of going on. You know, you hear these, you know, for an example, you know, these thugs out here, you know, you'll catch them, you know, you catch them by themselves, shoot, they shed tears.
Yeah,
they fed up. They on their knees.
Mm-hmm. They be trying to go to church on Sunday and shit. They be trying to get right. They be trying to get right. Jake's spirit.
Right.
Period.
But what the scripture say? What's that? Isaiah 63. He said, "Why hast thou called us to why have you hardened us?"
Yeah, why make our people err?
Right.
Because it had to be, because it had to be a remedy.
It's the Lord doing that. He making you go out.
And he go. Yeah.
But with food, there's no free will. Yep. If you want to, you hear them all the time, I want to do right. Then do right then. That food ain't no free will.
But they can't, because that's what they pray for. They told the Lord, they said, let our sins be upon us and our children's children. They ain't answering their prayer. So they ain't gonna wake up.
Yeah, see, hey, through experience, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, since that you
they do it then.
They can't.
Yeah.
But they enjoy the flesh. Right. That's the thing, man. That's why it says, that's why the Most High said you're gonna have trouble in the flesh, man.
Y'all about to be out. Y'all also said that wisdom does not dwell in the body that's subject to sin. So they ain't gonna be able to get right because they are subject to sin. They basically.
Yeah, if you're not like Paul,
to their flesh, like the said.
If you're not like Paul and having and members warring within you, you're not living right. You're supposed to be warring. It's supposed to be a war within you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what it is. They lack faith. So come out of this, you gotta believe in the one begotten Son. You gotta believe in the Most High. They don't believe. They're like Esau. They only go by the tangible.
Yeah.
They can't believe in the intangible.
Yeah.
You gotta have your inner man. Gotta be there. And faith is a gift. You gotta be born with it. It ain't like something go over here and I can purchase it. Nah.
Yeah.
You gotta be born with it.
And it gotta be it gotta be righteously processed. There's a process that they do. It's not real process. Process is part of their patience. It takes a process of time for things to grow how they supposed to, and the outcome of how they supposed to. So that's what they say. The boys, let them grow. So their outcome can come out of both of them. Everybody be like, hey, look at the little children hugging and shit, and you know they haven't grown up. Let them grow up. They be like, nah, I can't hang around this. Every time we talk about history, you know, we talk about we deserved it, or it was just it was to get over it and shit. You know, go ahead.
I'm reading again from the top, Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. And it said, better is the end of things than the beginning thereof.
Because when it's the beginning, you know, let's say you got to point it out a task and you be like, yeah, you got to do all these. You be like, yeah. You don't know if you're going to make it. You know?
That's how I be feeling whenever I go to work on my route and I'll be having all these packages. I'll be like, damn, I don't feel like starting this route, man.
It's like it's the very beginning, fresh. Right. You know, it's like kids when they little, they want to be an adult. They be like, damn, I gotta go to my room. I gotta sit, you know, get carried around and shit. I want my own car. I want my own. Go ahead.
I made a good point, man. Like the beginning of your shift is stressful, but the end of your shift is like relief. I got 10 minutes to go. You God happy, running to the clock. But again, dragging your feet. You don't want to go in this place. God damn. I used to say that too all the time. Like, man, I can't wait to grow up. Now I'm here. Like, God damn.
When is this going in?
I don't know what I was talking about.
All right, reading on, and it says, and the patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit.
Patient in spirit is better than proud in spirit, man. You know? Go ahead.
In verse 9, it says, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry. And it says, for anger rests in the bosom of fools. Right? That's different. But the point is in like verse 8, when the elders going into, you know, how the guy was talking about he want to go back to the 90s and stuff like that. And back we at the end. We had a better time.
Like 90s was like heaven and shit. Like, niggas were getting shot, selling drugs, getting locked up,
Smoking crack.
Come on, man. That wasn't 40 years.
Smoking crack hard.
Hard. Everybody, and a lot of women, men and women. You know, little kids, some of the little teenagers was on crack, man.
That shit was cool. That's when, yeah, man. Well, what's like, you know, that was the 80s. But
80s into the 90s.
But that's when it hit. Was in the 80s.
Yeah, it was hardcore. Like, back in the 90s, when I used to walk home from elementary school, I walked past three crack houses, man, before I got home.
But R&R, it was like crackhead central. I was kind of squared out.
Like that now.
But in the early 90s, way worse though.
Yeah,
like ripped it up in the 90s. Shit, man. Before I see about you, about what?
Yeah,
about 40, 50 crackheads.
And see, we didn't have the means to bring drugs over here.
Right.
But Most High always tests people like, let's see if she'll fall for this. Talking about Jerusalem. You know, let's see if she'll fall for drugs in the neighborhood. And they did. That's why the Most High be cussing Jerusalem out, like how weak is thine heart, man. Like every time y'all fall for this shit, every time y'all get seduced by this, you know.
Said prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah.
You gotta prepare yourself, because it's not gonna be an easy battle. These are the things, the reason why we in captivity to this day. Yeah. You know, but we've gotten knowledge you know, throughout time to learn more than even some of the apostles did back in the day knew and understood. So now, you know, we got to hold ourselves accountable, because there is no more sacrifice for sins, man. You keep making the same mistakes. He's renewed our minds, you know, to understand this. Like I said, somebody who doesn't understand it, you do something wrong, you get beaten with less stripes. You still gonna get beat though. And with us, it's way more serious. You know, especially as teachers, if we going off constantly and not getting right with the Most High, then we gonna really be in more trouble than everybody here. Yeah. You know,
what did Most High say? Be ye still. You know, like we said, when you be still and you meditating, a woman got a problem with that because she likes to see you moving around. She's a busy body. So what the Most High is having us is being righteous within our mind before we make moves. Shit. Back then we used to all right, Moses. Now it's like, no. Think about this. Meditate upon this. Think about what you're doing. Because a lot of our people were sick and had and even a sickness of spirit back then that they couldn't shake. So they said exercise yourself, like the exorcism of peace. It takes a real whole process of exorcism and shit. But that's what's happening with Jerusalem, man. Like they just wanna they just do shit. Like the Michael Jordan thing, just do it. But do what? Oh, so if I wanna sleep with somebody's wife, I could just do that too. You gotta be specific about what just doing means.
That's why us Uncle just said, sit your ass down, Jake.
Yep.
Like, just sit your ass down.
That's how you know, like you go into a slug, but you go into it like Michael Jordan is a part of this makeup of release and all that, because he's the face of just do it. And just do it is not specific and shit, man.
But they kind of see it like as it's kind of like subliminally that a roster probably you go out that will mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it. Do whatever it is. Just do it.
Whatever you want to do, just make it happen.
I just gonna make a point to go with y'all saying. You know, he got a new term nowadays. He say she don't like a dude. He ain't got no emotion. Said all the time, like man, he ain't got no emotion. Like still, don't like to think.
Yeah, they
like to think.
They think of how to get you. Think about how to
think to do better. That's not in her.
Yeah,
like I said, right? That ain't in her. You know?
It ain't no not without order. Yeah. Once they want to be in order, you know, it's a little better. But they still gonna make mistakes like us. So, you know, that's just part of the walk. It's the battle. Like he said, you ain't really suffering or going through no real trials. Then how you were the elect? It said through much tribulation, these people got these white robes.
That is the kingdom with much tribulation.
Yep. That's the only way you get in, Jay. It's got to be a straight gate.
You quoted it earlier too, but you said, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahawah, that's if. You know, that the key word is if. Then prepared our soul for temptation.
Yeah, because what did it say about Sarah? And you will be the daughters, like to the daughters of Sarah, if you do what Sarah did by calling her man Lord.
He said, if you come serve, I'm gonna see if you about your shit. Because he didn't stop Satan from sifting Simon Peter. He said he gonna come sift you. He didn't say stop Satan. He sent his ass. He said the same thing with Job. So if you are serving the Lord, get ready. Because there's an ass whooping coming your way. And you gotta, that's why we're paying for straight.
Yeah, and we gotta do the same thing, man. We gotta call our Lord. We gotta submit to him. We don't just be doing out anything we want to and shit. If that was the case, we'd be making rap records and trying to get contracts and being basketball players and NFL players, man. Right. So we the prisoner of Yahawashi. Can't do anything we want to do. Like I said, this is not this is the battle between Esau and Jacob, man. It's the Most High's playbook. It's really about the elect and the elites and shit, you know. So y'all on the wayside, y'all gotta just, you know, wait to see what happens on the next step. You know? But anyway, gonna get out of here. Giving all praises once again to Bahasham. Y'all brought that was shot. The apostle, bishops, great millstone, must not take shoot the brother, seek word for the whole relation. Be like, shalom. Shalom.